Imagine, you wake up. Your body feels like a heavy, armored submarine. You feel the cool clay under your belly and an unbearable laziness in every muscle. But there is one signal that overpowers even this laziness. A feeling of hunger. Sharp, ancient, like the Nile River itself. Congratulations. You are no longer human. You are a Nile crocodile. A walking, or rather, lying, ecosystem, a living fossil, and the absolute top manager of the food chain. But what does it mean to be a perfect killing machine that is perpetually cold? Today, we will journey from hatching out of an egg to the status of a river king. Fasten your jaws, this adventure will be hardcore. Childhood, from diapers to a terrarium of dangers. You were born not in a maternity ward, but in an incubator of rotting leaves and mud. Your mother crocodile is a gentle bulldozer. She carefully, like an excavator handling a crystal vase, digs up the nest upon hearing your squeak from inside the egg. And here you crawl out. The size of a palm and just as cute, if you forget that you're already a born predator with a full set of sharp teeth. Your first task is not to cry, but to run. Run to the water. Because from the sky, marabou storks and vultures are eyeing you like a schnitzel. And on the shore, monitor lizards and hyenas are already making plans for you. Your armor is still cardboard, your speed is so-so. Survival is a lottery where out of 60 hatchlings, maybe a couple will make it to 1 year. Welcome to the startup called life. But there's a bonus. For the first few months, mom will guard you and your siblings. You'll swim together like a deadly kindergarten on the water. This is your first and last experience of unconditional maternal love in this world. Enjoy it, soon she'll start looking at you like a potential competitor. Youth, the lazy careerist of river waters. As you grow, you master the main principle of crocodilian philosophy: energy must be conserved, not spent. You become a master of lying still. You are a sunbathing sofa, with algae growing on you on schedule. Your metabolism is as slow as a cue. One hearty meal can feed you for a whole year. It's like going to McDonald's once and forgetting about food until next summer. But even in energy-saving mode, there are tasks. First, the spa. You lie with your mouth open not just to intimidate, though that too, but so that dental birds, crocodile bird cleaners, fly in and pick out the meat scraps. Free dental cleaning and oral care. Symbiosis in action, and the crocodile dentist would praise your teeth. Second, territorial disputes. The river is an open-plan office. The best cabins, sunny sandbanks, are occupied by the largest males. You, as a junior manager, are still squeezed on the outskirts. Any attempt to take someone else's spot ends in a ritual, swimming opposite each other, blowing bubbles, displaying size. It's like negotiations between two businessmen, only with hissing and jaw-slapping on the water. If you lose, you crawl away in shame. Victory gives you the right to lounge on the best beach and look down on everyone. Adulthood, architect of ambushes and tyrant of the river. Now you've grown up, 5 meters from snout to tail tip. You weigh as much as a small car, and bite like a giant hydraulic press, bite force of 2 tons per square inch, if that means anything to you. You are an absolute predator, and your strategy is genius in its simplicity. You are a master of the art of doing nothing. You lie in the water for hours like a log with eyes. Your body is a perfect submarine, nostrils and eyes on a raised platform, a transparent third eyelid for underwater vision, a heart that slows its rhythm to 1 beat per minute. To prey, you are part of the landscape. Until they get close enough. And then a marvel of engineering happens, a powerful tail thrust, and you shoot out of the water like a torpedo. Your teeth aren't for chewing, chewing is for weaklings, but for grabbing and drowning. You drag the prey underwater where you'll perform the death roll, several quick rotations around an axis to tear off a chunk of meat. It's not lunch, it's performance art in the horror genre. Your menu is extensive: fish, wildebeest, zebras. Sometimes, out of sheer audacity, a young hippo or even a lion coming to drink can become your meal. You are the main deterrent for the entire savannah. You've turned the river from a picnic spot into an extreme survival show. But you also have a weakness. Or rather, a weakness for warmth. You are a reptile, and your activity depends on temperature. In the morning you bask like a battery to charge up. During the hottest hours, you hide in the shade. Your life is a search for the perfect temperature balance between can move and don't cook alive. Sunset and legacy. If you've survived all diseases, skirmishes, and hungry years, a respectable retirement awaits you. You can live up to 50 to 70 years. You become a living legend, a river veteran. Your silhouette, covered in battle scars, inspires awe in all. You're not as agile anymore, but your experience and size decide everything. You occupy the best spot. Young males give you a wide berth. You are a walking, or rather, swimming, university of survival for the new generation, which learns from your composure. Your species outlived dinosaurs, ice ages, and the emergence of humans. Ancient Egyptians worshipped you as the god Sobek. Now you're a documentary star and a symbol of primal, relentless power. You haven't evolved for millions of years because you're already perfect. Why change a Ferrari that still runs? Life's summary. And so your journey from a squeaking lump in an egg to a river king comes to an end. You've lived a life where the main virtues were patience, efficiency, and cold, emotionless determination. You taught everyone around you a simple truth: sometimes, to be on top, you don't need to hustle. You just need to be. To be perfect. To be relentless. To be a crocodile. Your life is proof that the most successful strategy is to become part of the landscape until the landscape starts fearing you itself. Thanks for watching this video. In this issue, we've been in the shoes of a deadly and cold-blooded reptile. We learned about the charm and complexity of such a life. Write in the comments, which animal's skin would you like to change into? And we will definitely consider the most interesting and unexpected options for our future trips to the wonderful world of wildlife. Tired of deadlines, noise, and the eternal race? From having to make hundreds of decisions a day, most of which lead to nothing? Are you ready to trade your chaotic human life for the fate of a cold-blooded, calculating monster? At the very least, there's something to learn. Don't waste energy on trifles, wisely invest energy into one decisive strike, and always, always read the contract before signing it. Thanks for joining us on this walk through the wild waters. Subscribe to find out whose skin will slip into next time. As for me, it's time to go lie down. See ya.